Alright everyone, my name is Prism, and welcome back to another video. Today guys, I'm going to be doing my Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection VHS collection for 2025. Now I've done the Black Diamond, the Neon Mickey, the Masterpiece, and I'm continuing with this. I'm going to go through all of the Gold Classic Collection Disney VHS that I own, every single one. And I do want to mention, let me look here and make sure I'm missing none. Yes, I'm not missing any. I do want to mention that I have every single title in the line. I have some reprints of titles, but I at least have one of every single copy in the entire line on VHS. And I'm going to do this in one video, one shot. No, part twos or anything. We're going to do this in one video, one shot. I mean, I can retake the video, but you know what I mean. So, let's get into my Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection VHS collection. Beginning with where it started, the 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS of Toy Story. Here's the spine and the back. The video cassette itself, with a print date of January 1st and September 20th of 2001. And I will say this one's kind of a common one to come across. A lot of the earlier Gold Classic Collection titles you can easily find. This and the next few are pretty easy apart from at least one of them. In fact, next I have Mulan. Now, you'll notice from seeing the Masterpiece collection of this, they literally used the same box artwork. They didn't even put like a Gold Classic Collection banner on the back of it. They literally used the same artwork, which they would eventually, go ahead and put some more work into it. But no, they literally used the back of this. But this was the second release that they ever did. Print date from January 5th of 2000. And this tape has a music video at the end. That's the bonus feature on this one. This one, I believe, has a short. I don't remember what else this has. I'm trying to go through and also tell you guys what the bonus features are. But this one, I do believe, has a music video. What music video that is, I am not sure. But you will see the opening on my other channel eventually. Next, I have an extremely rare Gold Classic Collection VHS, Pinocchio. Right here. And this one's extremely hard to get. Oftentimes, you'll get the 1999 VHS in the case. But I was lucky enough to get a copy of it. Here's the tape. And the print dates from December 3rd and November 22nd of 2001. And I don't know what the bonus features are on this. But I do know it uses an updated tape master. There's new previews and stuff. But they also went ahead and used the back from the 1999 VHS. Alright. Next, I have Disney's The Aristocats. This is a very good condition copy that I got brand new at a Savers. This says special bonus feature, music appreciation booklet. And it says that it makes simple musical instruments at home, create a family song, discover how music adds to your child's development. And of course, I've got the tape itself. Print date from March 11th of 2000. And yeah, this is the music booklet that comes with it. I'm not normally big about trying to get tapes with their actual pamphlets and stuff, because, so what? Alice in Wonderland comes with an advertisement. But with the Gold Classic Collection ones, I wanted to get the actual booklets that were made specifically for them. So, thankfully, I have quite a few of the releases with their actual booklets. Not all of them, but I have a couple of them. And I've actually seeked to replace some copies if they didn't have them. Speaking of copies, I have 3 copies of Disney's The Fox and the Hound, the 1981 Disney film. And I love The Fox and the Hound. I think it is a great Disney movie. It's not perfect, but it darn is one of the better Disney films of the post-Walt era. Print date on this tape is from April 3rd, or is it April 2nd? April 2nd of 2000. And this also has the Let's Be Friends booklet, which is on making friends, which is really cool. You can see the little advertisement for it back here. I got this tape at a thrift store in, I want to say it was Gold Beach? I might not be remembering. It was outside of Brookings, which is near Crescent City area. So it was basically, we drove one direction and there were some thrift shops on the way. And I got this VHS tape. I had a copy of it, but this copy came with the booklet, so I obviously replaced it. I also have another copy here. This one's in less good condition. This one right here... Oh, that's the 2002 reprint. No, this one right here is the 2001 reprint, which is printed on September 14th of 2001. The big difference, it just has a ink label. This one has a sticker label, this one has an ink label. Nothing really major otherwise, just kind of a different variation. Same tape master, everything like that. Tape's in pretty good condition, but I do have it. And then this is what I actually meant to show after that. This is the 2002 reprint. And this one actually does have updated contents. Print date from March 27th and March 6th of 2003. This one actually has the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo, and it also has updated previews. I've uploaded the opening to this tape on my other channel, but yeah, pretty cool to find this tape. I had a copy before, but it was in bad condition, and I think this one might also be slightly damaged, but it's less than the other one was. The other one looked like some VCR took a bite out of it, and this one just might have a line or two. I'll have to check. Next, I have two copies of Disney's Saludos Amigos, the 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS. I have the first one that I'm going to show you. This is actually my second copy, but here's the tape. Print date, let me read the print date here. March 28th of 2000. So, nice dark sticker label. Very nice copy. For the bonus feature, it says a South of the Border Walt Disney Travelogue, and there's no booklet with it. That's the only bonus feature that they list. Also, I think I just accidentally spit on the back of the case, so I'm just having to wipe it off there. But next, I have another copy, and you might be wondering why I own two of them. Well, this one is actually a Canadian copy, with a cartridge number of 6 out of 11, and you can also look at the film strip here. Pretty good condition, has some lines, but yeah, nice to have the Canadian pressing. I try and pick them up when I can, you know, they're fun to collect. They have different warnings, sometimes the labels are a lot more different. But there's Saludos Amigos, which I actually haven't seen. I've not seen a lot of the Wartime era films, and if I have, they were when I was a lot younger. So, here's another one. Three Caballeros. I'm actually going to be watching this one in a couple of weeks. Bonus cartoons. This is one I'm kind of dreading to watch. I've heard different things about it. Print date from March 31st, 2000. I've not heard the greatest things about this movie, and I'm kind of dreading watching it, but I'm wanting to try and watch all the Disney classics at least once through. I also have right here two copies of Make Mine Music, the Gold Classic Collection VHS, which has another cartoon on it. But this film, still in 2025, is the only Disney animated classics canon film that is not on Disney+. There is no format. You can watch this film digitally. If you want to watch it, you have to own the VHS or own the DVD. It might have a Blu-ray release. I don't remember. But, I mean, even if I get rid of my VHS collection, I'm going to probably pick up a DVD copy. Print date from April 27th, 2000. I have no idea why you can't get it on Disney+. I know some people might be like, oh, they had to edit it. But the fact is, this tape is already edited. They've already gone ahead and made some edits from the original source print. So if they don't want to put the original cut, just put the edited one that everyone's used to. I don't get Disney's logic with not releasing that. It's great to put more live-action films on there, but come on. That's the one film in your 50-film countdown video that you did a while back for Tangled. That's the one film that you can't watch on Disney+, out of all the animated ones. Apart from some specific World War II propaganda films, but obviously, yeah, those aren't really talked about much. Here's a Canadian copy with a print date of 28 out of 60 for the cartridge number. That's what I meant by print date. Also, you'll see it's a very heavy copy. It's a Canadian pressing, lots of film, sturdier shell. Like, just look at that. Just a very, very sturdy tape shell. That's a very nice video cassette. I think I actually got this one brand new years ago. And I'm trying to just throw this cord up there so I have some more room. Here is Melody Time, another one that I will be watching. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. I enjoyed Fantasia. I thought it was interesting. So it's going to be interesting to watch Melody Time and kind of see it replicating that. Print date from April 27th of 2000. Got a little dirt smudge here, but I've never bothered to wipe it off. The tape's still in good condition, as far as I know. And then right here, I have 2 copies of another one of my favorite Disney films. I wouldn't say it's an amazing film, and I understand why a lot of people have issues with it. I agree, there are major issues with this film. But calling it a film on its own, a Disney film, it's entertaining. I'm, of course, talking about 1995's Pocahontas, and I have 2 copies of this tape. This one I got for Christmas years ago, and it has the Fun with Nature booklet. I got this brand new sealed. Print date from September 12th of 2000. I got this tape a long time ago, like a really long time ago. If you want to know how long ago, the YouTuber Defense Fan 345 did a damaged bad news video on this tape, where his copy got eaten up in the VCR at the Discover Spot preview. And for a while, I was obsessed with that tape, because I saw it in his damaged videos, and I saw how ruined it got. I used to love watching damaged tape videos, and I still kind of do. But, yeah, I was obsessed with this film for quite a while on VHS, and I think this was a result of that. I got this for Christmas, but I've kept this copy in perfect condition. This other copy, you might be wondering why I have it. Well, it's a 2003 reprint, but it's also a blue video cassette. And, of course, like I said, it's printed November 18th, 2003. And this was one I picked up at the Show Love Thrift in Chico. They used to have a different Show Love Thrift, but they recently moved it about a year ago. But the old one, they used to have a lot of VHS tapes, Disney, just whatever. I used to get tons of tapes there all the time. And I remember getting this along with a Lilo and Stitch, the movie. Stitch the movie. Yeah, I picked that up along with that one. So I've had that in the collection for a long time. Alright. Let's continue onwards with Disney's Fun and Fancy Free. This is another VHS cassette that I picked up. I believe I got this at the Savers in Vacaville because my old copy was damaged. The print date on this tape is from May the 5th of 2000. And you got a little bit of a sales ad in there. Did I show the booklet for Pocahontas? This only has a cartoon. The Pocahontas one comes with a Fun with Nature booklet, which I think is really special to just have it in there. Been trying to keep the tape in perfect condition for all these years. It's probably not perfect, but I try and keep it as such. It also is one of those weird Disney VHS pressings where the black screen... Excuse me, sorry. The black screen at the end of the film, basically the static after all the music videos and everything, which that tape also does have music videos, it goes on for like 20 minutes long. And I think Fox and the Hound, or maybe it was one of my old copies, also does the same thing. There's nothing for like 20 minutes straight. And then you get the static. Like, you get the end of the tape. But seriously, I don't know why. I have a couple Disney tapes that are like that. They just decided to stick a bunch of film at the end of it. Whatever. I guess it works. Here's another Disney film, a Goofy movie. This is a fun Disney film. I extremely regret getting rid of my copy years ago. That was a really dumb decision. I need to get it back. This has the cartoon Calling All Goofs. So Goofy cartoon on it. Print date is from April the 11th of 2000. And, yeah. Nice to have the Gold Classic Collection release of this. I got rid of my standard release, because I'm trying to get rid of just Disney tapes that I don't care about. But, like, with the Winnie the Pooh ones, I'm like, it's part of another collection, so I have to keep a copy of it. Which is why I own the Gold Classic Collection one. And that's my only copy I own of a Goofy movie on home media. But I do need to pick up a DVD copy. I also have Disney's Alice in Wonderland, the second film in the Silver Age. Actually, I think it's the third film. This also has a cartoon on it. This was the point where they kind of stopped doing the booklets. Got the tape. Print date from March 19th of 2002. Obviously, it is a 2000 VHS, but it is a reprint. I have some thoughts on Alice in Wonderland. I've not seen it in years. I'm going to be rewatching it soon. Here's another Gold Classic Collection VHS. I have 2 copies of Mary Poppins. The first one is obviously the 2000s pressing. What does this have here? Hollywood Goes to a World Premiere featurette. So yeah, no booklet. Tape itself, print date on June 9th of 2000. And also, just look how much film is in there. Mary Poppins is a very, very long movie. I think it has a running time of, like, what, 139 minutes? Yeah, 139 minutes, according to the label. I did not guess that. That was on the label. But it is a very long film. And I need to rewatch it, because Mary Poppins is a great time. You can't go wrong with a Disney classic. I've also got another copy right here. This is a reprint from 2002. So this also has the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo, along with a print date from January 29th, 2002. And then next, we have Disney's Robin Hood, the Gold Classic Collection VHS. I don't remember what version this is, if this is the earlier pressing, or if it is the reprint. I'm going to guess this is a reprint copy. It's printed on March 27th of 2002. I actually need to take a look. Oops, I was fine on my copy. There was some video I saw where someone had a damaged copy of this. I thought it was mine for some reason. But no, it looks like it's fine. I'll do the opening to these tapes very soon. Very, very soon on my other channel. My Preview Vault channel. I am so sorry, guys. I meant what I said last night when I started recording this, and I wanted to do it all in one shot. I ran out of camera space, so I had to go ahead and upload files and stuff. But we're going to continue pretending that didn't happen. Just continue with the collection. Continuing with my 2 VHS copies of Disney's Hercules, the 1998 animated classic. And I've only seen Hercules once. It wasn't a favorite of mine, but I am thinking of rewatching it again. June 23rd, 2000. This is the 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS. And then right here is the 2002 reprint, which has, as usual, the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo with a print date of January 30th and January 22nd, 2002. And then we have the 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS of The Rescuers Down Under right here. And this one is supposed to come with a Animals of the Outback booklet. Well, my copy didn't, but I ended up finding the booklet, and they were willing to let me just keep the booklet itself. Print date of June 6, 2000. And yeah, you can see the tape here. Good condition. All these tapes are in pretty good shape. Here's the Animals of the Outback booklet, which you can see. Just, yeah, a little bit on animals, stuff like that. Little savings reward, and nice to have it. Like to have all the official booklets that are made specifically for the title in question. Also have Disney's A Bug's Life, well, a Disney and Pixar collaboration. A Bug's Life, it's never been a favorite of mine. I'm going to be honest. Here's the tape, and the print date from December 3rd, 2001, so this is a later pressing. But this still has the same contents as the 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS. And then along with that, I have the sequel to Pocahontas, Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World, which I know a lot of people don't like this film. I enjoy it. It does have a little short after the feature, but I enjoy Pocahontas 2. I think it's a fun movie. Print date from July 23rd, 2000. I like the songs in it, at least the first one. A couple of them, at least. The ones with Pocahontas, those are pretty good. They kind of get worse as the picture goes on, which is kind of the whole movie. I think it starts in a really good place, and then it just kind of goes downhill from there. But even by the end of the film, I'm still enjoying it. And then right here, I have 2 copies of Disney's 1985 disaster piece, The Black Cauldron. This first copy I got at the Salvation Army, and it has a couple bonus cartoons. Or just one. My mistake. And I got this at the Salvation Army in my hometown back on May 15th of, I think it was 2018. Might have been 2019. Print date from May 1st, 2003. And then I got another copy of this tape. And no, it isn't a reprint. They have the exact same contents, but it is a blue tape, like the Pocahontas one, with a print date of November 12th of 2003. I've come to find there are a couple of these releases. I don't know how many they did. I don't know if all the Gold Classic Collection releases have a blue tape, but it's pretty cool to get them when they do. And I found all of these thrifting. I haven't ordered any of these. And then right here, I have 3 copies of Disney's The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. The first copy I got at the Bird Street Thrift, and you can see it has a Lonesome Ghost cartoon, along with the tape itself. Print date from September 5th of 2000. This was a Paradise former rental. There's the film strip. And then we got another copy. This one is a Canadian pressing, with the Canadian flag on the back there. Cartridge number of 35 out of 66. I actually got this one first, but I showed the United States release first, because that's the more common one, at least where I live. And then I have this other copy, which you can probably guess, it's a blue tape, with a print date of November 17th, 2003, and this is the last one of those blue tapes that I have for the Gold Classic Collection. I do have the blue cassette release of The Lion King and Mulan, Platinum Editions, but Gold Classic Collection-wise, that's it. I also have right here, this was a pretty recent edition in comparison to the other titles. This is one I was missing. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, the 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS. I got this at the Savers in Vacaville. It has a music video at the end of the tape, so no booklet, but it does have a music video, and a print date from October 18th of 2000, and apparently no rating on the video cassette. And there's none on the case either. I'm pretty sure it's just not rated, though. Classic Mickey Mouse cartoons. I don't think there's really anything in them. Then we have Disney's Pete's Dragon, the 2001 Gold Classic Collection VHS, and, you know, this does have a cartoon, not a barcode, a cartoon at the end. You know, I would think this is more of a rare one, but I've actually come across it a couple times. The Salvation Army actually has 2 copies, or had 2 copies at one point. December 29th of 2000, this is an earlier pressing. And actually, I may need to get a better copy of this because the window is damaged. I have been forgetting about that. But otherwise, it's a pretty good condition cassette. And then, finally, the very last 2 tapes. I have The Sword in the Stone, 2000 Gold Classic Collection VHS. Actually, 2001, with another featurette. Fully restored original version. Hilarious animated short, Night for a Day. Music Magic, the Sherman Brothers, including the deleted song, The Magic Key, never before seen on video. And I think I said this in the Masterpiece Collection, but they always came up with great covers for The Sword and the Stone on home video. I always like the covers that they went with. Print date, February 13th, 2001. I did have another copy of this. Oh, I need to tighten this. Oh, is the tape loose? Hold on a minute. It might be loose. Oh, it does sound like it is loose. But the tape still works. As far as I know, the tape still works. Just the film strip seems to not be the tightest. But it's not like coming out of the cassette. It just seems like you can turn the wheel a lot. But as long as the tape does not get eaten up because of that, I think we are in a good spot. Alright. Then finally, the 2001 VHS of Bedknobs and Broomsticks. And this is the 30th anniversary edition, so it's actually not called Gold Classic on the front of it. But on the back, you can see it has all the usual artwork. Never before seen featurette. Music Magic, the Sherman Brothers, behind the scenes with the Sherman Brothers, Angela Lansbury, and Scott McQueen. And this is the extended cut, the restored version of the film. Print date from February 12th, 2001. You can see the wheels in fine shape. It's not turning too much. Film strip itself, wow. Yeah, that could be a lot better. Does definitely look worn out. But the tape still works, as far as I am concerned. I haven't actually played this tape in a while, but I don't think it would be that damaged. And that's going to be it. So, for those wondering where I'm going next, I'm not going to do the home entertainment titles, because that's way too broad of a selection. I'm instead going to do my miscellaneous releases, where I kind of go through and I show you all of the Platinum Editions, the Anniversary Editions, just kind of whatever I have on VHS that's a Disney animated film. And then what I usually do is I go through the live-action films, and I do them in alphabetical order. But I'm trying to also upload the content, so that way you guys can go ahead and be like, oh, what does this tape open up with? But also that way, if I ever get rid of these tapes, I'll have a full archive of, hey, here's what it was, here's the contents, and it's just a really nice way to kind of keep my collection imprinted on the physical media community. But that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my Gold Classic collection. I put all the other ones away, but my name's been Prism. Have a great day, and goodbye for now.